Right. Never moves. Oh, excellent. Take that. Spark plug. We don't need that. Right, I'm gonna remember where those trail shoes are, because I'm gonna come back and take them in a minute. Can't find a leather sewing kit. Head torch. We don't need yet. That is all exactly as we left it. Yes, mate. Do you know what? I think we're gonna leave some of this food. That was... Actually, I had a fish sandwich. Some cod and ketchup sandwiches. Yeah, no, it's nice, mate. I quite like, my missus is a pescatarian, so... I don't need to take two of them, I've got so many, AKM rounds. pescatarian is you've got a vegetarian just eats vegetables, and a pescatarian eats fish and vegetables. So the only meat she likes is mine, apparently. No, vegans don't eat any animal products. So they would, a vegan doesn't eat dairy, like won't have milk or cheese, stuff like that. Most vegetarians have milk and cheese. Yeah, so to be fair, obviously, because yeah, because obviously my missus is pescatarian. I do eat a lot of vegetables and fish, to be honest, because it's just such a pain in the ass cooking two separate meals. Yeah, me too as well. I do know something. I've stopped eating. I don't eat as much. I used to eat a lot of lamb and a lot of beef. I stopped eating beef as much. I do still like a steak. Gotta be honest. I love a steak, but I'm a lot fussier about what the steak I eat now or the beef I eat. Whereas I used to just like any of it, go have it. I mostly eat like burgers and sausages and steaks and stuff like that. Just not so much these days. I definitely feel a lot better for being a bit more selective for the food I eat now. Yeah, no, I like lamb as well. But on the flip side of this, it does mean, because obviously when it's like, say if I'm cooking a Sunday roast or something like that, it's, sometimes it just feels a bit wasteful if I'm, like, you know, getting like a leg of lamb just for me to eat. It just feels like, you know, just a bit wasteful. I still do it, right, but not as much as I used to. Yeah, mate. I mean, it's I think with diet, it all comes down to. I mean, some people have got like personal reasons why they don't eat this, they do eat that, whatever. I think if you just need a well balanced, even diet, yeah, with my missus, she never used to really eat much meat anyway. She wasn't that fussed on steaks. Like, if I got some really, really nice steaks, she'd have one, but it's rare, really rare. So she used to eat a bit of chicken, but not much. So for her, going over to pescatarian wasn't really much of a move. But yeah, I gotta be honest, do you know something? Eating, like, a meal without meat on it was weird. It was quite strange, and it always just felt a bit odd. You know, it just felt like it was like just half a meal, or not quite missing, but I've got to be honest, kind of got into it a bit. It's nice. But then I've always liked my vegetables anyway. Yeah, but do you know something? I've been trying to cut down on a lot of the fatty crap I eat. And trying to just sort of make it a little bit more varied. To be honest, I've always struggled with my weight. I've always been a big lad. When I'm 6'2" and 17 stone. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a belly on me. But nothing drastic. Yeah, try to. Not always the case, because life just gets in the way, to be honest. Do still munch quite a lot of frozen veg. Specifically peas and sweet corn. And Brussels sprouts and broccoli. You should do buy quite a lot of frozen of that. Oh, bang your head on a lot of stuff then. That's why they call you Big Dave then. Do you know what I'm thinking actually now? I'm going to drop a lot of this steak. I'm probably going to regret later. But I don't think we really need to. What we got? We've got jam. We've got 2 tins, milk powder, and some jam. That's enough, we don't really need to have a fire. The thing is we've got to collect a gas suit, so we've got to go to lots of different towns. So there's gonna be food around. You know, so we're never gonna be really that short. I probably might regret that later though. This, to me, is the Tundra house, because when I very first started playing, every time you come here, there was a Tundra there. Oh, Tundra ammo. Yeah, for some reason, this always spawned a Tundra in it. It's a weird thing about DayZ maps. You end up, when you play with other people like a lot, you end up giving loads of different areas names. It's like for any of the old lot that I used to play with, who used to just say, "I'll meet you on the road." Everyone knows exactly where that is. Yeah, and that was a Tundra house. No, sadly not, mate. You get that on PC. It's something I wish they'd add. You know, a Pacific little bag for your NBC gear that protects it. So once you have got your NBC gear, you've really got to be careful about zombie hits. And try and carry some duct tape with you to repair it. The worst one is you get smashed by zombies. I mean, you say you get knocked out, because it does happen. If you get trapped in a corner by zombies, they can knock you out quite easily once they get that triangle on you, where they sort of cornered you in. Which is any real danger from zombies now, is if they swamp you. I mean, worst case scenario, you have to go loud and let people know your position. Right, then hopefully I should get a lever kit from here. And pick up some more water as well. No, not really. You can keep in a teddy bear what you can, the space it takes up. What the teddy bears do, I always used to think that teddy bears were completely pointless, but what they are is waterproof. So like if you're carrying matches, and I've got a lighter, so it's not a worry. But they are a waterproof container for some reason. So you can even go swimming with them, and they don't get, nothing gets wet inside them. Shotgun shells, I don't need. Jeans. See, that was bad then. I didn't clear this corner. If someone was there, I'd be dead now. Right, shotgun shells. And a gun cleaning kit. That gun cleaning yeah, they basically just keep your matches dry. Because I always used to try and get I was like, what is the point of these bloody bears? I mean, if you've got some human meat, always just take the human meat and stick it in a bear and put the bear somewhere where it's staring at someone, so that when they go and look in the bear's got man meat in it. Take them. Motion suppressor, we don't need that. I got so much of that I don't need to carry anymore. Yeah, it's like you come in, you just got to try and clear the corners, because the thing is what someone will do is they'll wait here for you. As soon as you come in, pop. Or blaze, GPS, I don't need. Could do with another battery there. And this is the real reason we're here. Take a bandage, because I think we've only got 1.5. Right, not a stitch of NBC gear. So, boots, we'll have them. Excellent. That's the first bit. You've got to be careful when you're fighting zombies up hills as well, because of the height difference, they don't register the same. No. But you always want to try and kill the zombies with the little gas suits on, because they spawn with filters in them. Right, now we need to be checking hospitals and fire stations. It's the only place you get NBC loot apart from military areas. But to be fair, you can't count on military areas having NBC loot. A fair chance of gas masks and stuff like that, but... Yeah, you get charcoal tablets you can pick up and refill the filters. So it's always good if you come across the charcoal tablets to pick them up. They also, if you've got food poisoning in the game, use charcoal tablets to so if you've eaten rotten, sorry, I thought I saw someone there. Yeah, if you've eaten like rotten meat or something like that, or whatever, use charcoal tablets. Clears your stomach for you. Then cures you of that. But to be fair, I think I've never really had to use them. There is at the moment a slight bug on the illness front. A lot of people have been getting ill for no reason. I mean, this happens quite a lot when you start playing. It's just like you get ill and you don't realise why, but it's a lot of seasoned players, people who've been playing probably longer than I have. They're just like, we're getting ill and we don't know why, but it only lasts a little while. No, you need the chlorine tablets for those. Box of slugs. Buckshot. Yes, the green and white ones, the chlorine tablets. Which actually, thinking about that, I need to... Those. That's the ones you need to clean water. Or, if you go to cow, you get the filler cup, which you can just fill up from anything and anywhere. Any water source, and it just cleans it for you. Which, to be fair, if you're going to go to Livonia, down the bottom end of the map, wells are a bit sparse. So you either need chlorine tablets or a filter cup. Filter cups are obviously the only place you can get them is the briefcase on Shikau. Well, no, when you catch a cold, you get, you start sneezing. So obviously the, no, this bug, you just randomly get the ill sickness, and it just seems to turn up for no real reason and then go away, which it's like at the moment, if I got it now, wouldn't make a bit of difference to me because I'm full food, full water, or white water, white food. Right, we need to dry our clothes out, we're getting a bit cold here. But obviously, because once you're sick, if you eat too much, you throw up. So you can only eat little bits at a time, which is a problem. Especially if you're in a situation where you need to eat a lot. Again, if no one's around, it's not too much of a problem, but you know, you're starving to death, your health's going down, there's people trying to shoot you, things start getting a bit hairy. Something else I've got to do is change these white trousers and stick up like a frickin' sore thumb with them all. Oh, the square one. Yeah, the fountain. Yeah. Do you know something? You're not the only one who's done that. I know quite a lot of people who've done that. Yeah, because there's one down on the coast, little church with a fountain out. There's also one in Chinaros for one as well. They had a little square fountain type thing. Yeah, the sealing bags. Yeah, they do. That's another way as well. Is if you're I mean, obviously keeping a sealing bag and an IV starter kit, compare them together, and you obviously got your sealing bag, and then they're a good way to, especially if you haven't got time to drink. They're slightly quieter as well than drinking. So a lot of people on community servers just always carry loads of right. So this is where I need to be looking for these leather kits, is in these. You find them in them quite a fair bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and have a look at the hospital first, which is over this way. Because the main thing I'm looking for is NBC gear. And the leather kit is the next most important thing. Well, it should be the most important thing, really, because my boots are about to go ruined. Yeah, they're badly damaged. And for some reason, don't have my knife in them. There we go. What do you mean, are the footsteps loud? Loud? What, with the assault boots? They're all much of a much now, to be honest. It used to be different boots. Like, you used to be able to put rag shoes on, and you were almost silent. So, like, everyone was wearing rag shoes. Like little ninjas running around. I don't think there's a huge amount of difference in the sound of footsteps now, depending on the footwear you're wearing. Right, someone's been here. That loot at the end of that doesn't spawn here, whatever that is. Gloves. Oh, there's gas dropping somewhere. Yes and no. Right, we need that. Right. Now we need to make a decision. I suppose we only need one set of night vision. Some little fresh. Let's put that somewhere where someone's going to find it. There we go. Made someone's Christmas, that is. I completely got out of the rhythm of zombies then. Yeah, mate, that was a lot more gas than you could ever drop. Alright, I don't know how much protein you're eating. Right, now we've got a choice here. We can either go over to... go to Northwest Airfield and head up that way. Or we can go to Zeligorsk. I always find Zelly just a bit, it's just like a little bowl, just waiting to get sniped. But there's a hospital and a fire station there. So we've got probably a better chance. It is quite a way over. Yeah, I think we'll go to Zelly. Maybe. You want to go to Northwest Airfield, do you? To Northwest Airfield. To be honest, actually, it's probably a better idea. But you know, Northwest Airfield's so much more dangerous than Zelly. But I find I get sniped a lot. Zelly's a perfect place if you. It's like if you've got a VSD like this with a silencer, go and sit at Zelly. Right, you will. There's nice long range shots. You're up out the way. It's just a complete fishbowl for shooting. It's a high traffic area, and there's loads of places all round. Literally, it's just there's higher ground all round it. Right, my key focus at the minute is getting this challenge done. I've committed a considerable amount of time. I really need to lever 7 kit as well. Maybe we'll try VMC for that. There's a possibility of getting gas gear at VMC as well, although slim. No, there's no point. There's absolutely no point in me stashing anything, because I'm streaming. There's just no point in stashing anything. It's never there when I get back. No, it's a difference in play. How I play normally, if I'm not streaming, how I play to how I play when I'm streaming is completely and utterly different. You know, I'll hang around in areas. You know, I'll loot towns fully. You know, I'll sit around and wait for people to turn up. You just can't do it when you're streaming because you just get stream sniped. That is the joy of PlayStation streaming. Yeah, it's I mean, I can put now. now I can with a PS5. When it was PS4, I couldn't block the screen. There was the stream was either on or off. There was no option. Obviously, it's a lot better now. I can pause the stream and go and do stuff. But then, I just don't stash stuff anymore. It's so much easier. I mean, when I'm offline, I stash stuff. Obviously, I'm pretty much always geared on DayZ. I've got loads of stashes all over different servers, and I use different methods of stashing it. No, I said I've got my chat on a laptop. This is PlayStation. This is a PS5 controller. I've got the chat comes up on my laptop. I thought about going over to PC quite a lot, but it's just it's just a lot of work for, to be honest, to end up playing a slightly better game. And the other thing is as well, realistically, I probably would have to use mouse and keyboard. I don't know what you mean. Do you mean is it cross-play? Cross-platform? No, it's not. No, it's PlayStation plays with PlayStation, PC plays with PC. Xbox and PlayStation. Sorry, Xbox and PC cross-gen on the experimental servers, but not on the normal ones. But obviously I'm PlayStation, so I never have to deal with PC players, which I'm not that bothered about, to be honest, because I don't have to deal with all the cheaters. So on PC, you've got the cheats they use on that are looking unbelievable. I don't really get why people do it, to be honest. I just can't see the point in playing a game. I don't see having that much of an advantage over other people. It's not a win for me. There's no challenge there at all. It's like me bragging about beating someone up in a wheelchair. It's just like, that's not a fair fight. Yeah, that's not even a mildly fair fight. Oh, the Halloween stuff? Yeah. Then they always put the Halloween stuff in. It's always the same. It's the bonfires, the witches, little pumpkin heads. Pumpkin head night vision, I really enjoy that. If you you get a pumpkin, carve it out, put a lantern into it, you get pumpkin head night vision, which is great because everything's just slightly orange. Although you are shining that huge light in front of you, so everyone can see you. But I quite enjoyed the mummy zombies as well. Cobra sight, and a flare. Most of those are on PC, not console. It's like we don't get the dinosaurs, we don't get helicopters, we don't get the spider one, the crocodiles. There's loads of them. The modders, because that's all modded community. I mean, modding should be coming to PlayStation soon. And they have got slightly moddable stuff now on PlayStation, but it's still nowhere compared to PC. But that is soon to change when the PlayStation 6 comes out. That there, look there, doesn't that look like a person sat up there? It's not, it's a tree, I know it's a tree. God, doesn't it ever look like a person sat on top of it? Yeah, I mean, it just is what it is, isn't it? I mean, it's always been the way. I mean, how much this game has come on since I first started playing it, you know, on PS4. You can't complain. You cannot complain. It's just like it's like a totally different game. The graphics are so much better. The play's so much smoother. Yeah, I was watching some theories on what the PlayStation 6 is going to be coming out like. I mean, the PlayStation Pro already is, which is the PlayStation 5 Pro. My son's got one, and that's took the graphics up to a next level. Obviously, larger storage, bit faster processor, blah 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 blah. I mean, for your average sort of gamer, really playing on a TV, you're not going to notice too much difference. Just going to be a little bit quicker. But obviously, you start going to monitor, you got 4K gameplay. I mean, if I wasn't so freaking poor, I'd probably have one because it streams at a better quality as well. But on the PS4, I used to stream in 720. So obviously my stream looks pretty naff. But there again, a lot of people watch on their phones anyway, which is only 720p. Someone did offer me an Xbox not long ago, but yeah, well, 4K's on the PS. It doesn't stream in the PS5 Pro. Plays 4K. So. I mean, to be honest, my setup's pretty basic, to be honest. I've got a PS5, a 50-inch flat screen, and like my a work laptop, which I repurposed to do me chat and me editing and stuff on. Not that I really do much editing, to be fair. It's very minimal. What do you do the 75 XP, if anything? What do you do? You're gonna have to clarify that to me. I don't know what you mean. What do I do the 75 XP? Do you mean, would I do the 75 XP? That. Oh, is it? I have absolutely no idea, mate. That'd be a YouTube thing. Maybe that's experience point. I'm not quite sure. Click on it, and find out what happens. What scope's that? There we go. Slightly better scope. Ah, right. Oh, you mean the it just means you've spoken in the chat more today than anyone else. It's every time I start my stream, there's a Right, let's have a look at this actually. 16 slots. And there are bags. Oh no, I won't be able to. Actually. Right, we're gonna go. Actually, I need to carry more. I need more space to carry this gas suit. And obviously we could do that. If we do the extra stamina. Right, where did I see that butt pack? Saw a butt pack. It was down here. Where was the butt pack? They're more susceptible to shots now, but that extra stamina is going to come in handy. Right, that's why I couldn't find it. It's because it was over here. Alright, now we're killing it for storage. Not really, no. I did sort out some stuff ages ago, but I haven't really sorted it out. I used to have a Discord and other stuff, but not really. Oh, I'm gonna have to take some other boots in a minute. My feet are gonna start bleeding if I don't find a leather kit or another pair of boots soon. Crowbar. See, I keep forgetting that corner when I come in. Yeah, I'm probably the most unorganized streamer there is, to be honest. Right, the NBC loot's going to be over at the plane crash. At the moment, I'm just trying to avoid as many zombies as I can. Try and get through this. Just quit. Oh, there you go. Ruined it now. Right, so much for keeping the zombies away. Let's just let them chill out for a sec while I ring this out. It's also a good thing to do though, is when you're somewhere like this, say like Northwest Airfield or wherever. Oh good, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Dave. Yeah, I always like to have a couple of zombies running around outside, because they're your little alarms. Yeah, because if someone come running over now, more than likely those zombies had aggro on them, so I'd hear the zombie aggro straight away, I'd know where they were and what direction they were coming from. Car battery, don't need. That's zombie. What, a player then? Yeah, not so much these days. They don't seem to attract as many as they used to. Yeah, it used to be like a zombie would scream and every zombie from everywhere just comes straight after you. Not so much anymore. I think they've tempered it down a little bit. But yeah, you have got to watch out for the captain zombies. I'm kind of hoping with the next update they bring in a bit more crafting, where you can actually sort of make a bit more stuff. Right, I've got my EpiPen. Right, I'm just gonna... Right, so there's the fire station there. There's the plane crash. And here is ATC. There. which is my biggest problem with yeah, to be honest, the cars are still a bit too unreliable for my liking. They take too long to do, and you have the littlest crash and you're dead. They're so much better than they used to be. No, you still can't get through that door. Right, NBC loot there. And a gas mask there. Right, I'm going to ditch this one for that one, because it gives me extra space. Is that SV98 mag? SV98 mag. I thought it was a VSS mag. Oh, there's the hood. Another hood I've already got. Plastic water bottles. Right, I don't need the marksman scope, so that's the SV98 to have that. I've got another 75 mag for my drum. Yeah, getting sniped doing this. You've got a possible chance of getting night vision from that plane crash. But yeah, it is just so many people sit there and camp that because it's such a good place to get loot from. It's definitely not somewhere you want to hang around. Right, I need to sort this out now. Right, that can go. Right, with these cans of drink on here, I never keep these in my inventory. I just, as soon as I get them, I just drink them. You don't need to carry the weight. You don't need, you don't want to use up the space. Right, they've got a choice now. We can either run across the airfield and try and get, because you've got boots, hood, mask, and jacket. We just now need the trousers and the gloves and some filters. And we are sitting pretty. You've also got more than enough ammo here. We don't need that. think I'm going to go over this way. I think I'm going to go over to the... I know I've got an EpiPen. It's getting across the airfield that's the issue. That is a big mag. Right. Yeah, it's getting across the airfield because it's just the likelihood of you getting sniped. It's such a big. Do you know what we are? There's a hospital in the town over there. But it's only a small one. I think what we might do is Epi over the other side of the airfield. Yeah, exactly. Run, Forrest, run! I'm wearing bright white trousers running across Northwest Airfield. This is just probably the stupidest thing I've done all day. There's also NBC loot on the other side. Now, there will be someone here. There's always someone at Northwest Airfield. It's just whether they're looking at the centre of the airfield. Because not many people are dumb enough to run across it. Come on. Don't say it, don't say it. He's only gonna made it. I always say that too quick and get shot in the head then. Right. Right, there's the gloves. And there's the quintessential heli crash from Northwest. Yeah, we ain't quite got there yet. Oh, there's more gloves. Right, what condition were the gloves I got? Excellent. Yeah. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Fat is what you get. That's what you get for eating boxes of chocolates. You get fat. Okay, well, look, they're just taking the piss now. There's like 3 sets of NBC gloves. Why can't we have, oh, filter in sight? Right, Right, if you're ever here doing this, make sure you do that quickly, because that's where you get shot. Right, now... We need to go, we need to go, we need to go. Down here. Right, see that's why I ditched the plate carrier, because you just need stamina at Northwest Airfield. Right, that's the pants sorted out, gloves sorted out. You can make filters with tape, charcoal, and plastic bottles, but they're not as good, and the normal filters aren't that hard to find. There you go, my boot's just ruined. Right. Oh, you can't cut up the bomber jacket. Right. No, they're ruined. So I focused way too much on the NBC gear. It's only the jacket, no, the trousers, sorry. We've got everything else. Yeah, if I could chop that jacket up, I would have, but I'm gonna have to. How have I got 2 rags? Have I got 2 rags, have I? Don't see any rags. Where's that? Where's that to then? Oh, there. Oh, well spotted. I completely didn't see them. It's feet wraps. Well spotted, the voice. Hand wraps. Feet wrap. Yeah, see, they're not as quiet as they used to be. Now, hopefully we can get some boots down here. There's usually boots in here. It's a very booty sort of place, this garage. Oh, the irony of it. Look. Literally, how far away was I? Like, 100 feet. Oh, you 2 spaces. Drop that, take that. Put that there. Right. Got some nice little pink running daps now. I always think you should like run just like 1% faster with these on, like the running shoes. It's like you run just as fast as when you're wearing the workman boots. Now, I wear workman boots all day, still toe cap, really great huge leather things. Is it 10 meters less sound, is it? Well, that's kind of good, I suppose. That's definitely the worst helmet, but I got so many of them, I don't need them. Come on, sort yourself out, zombie. There you go. Alright, now if we go to bash now. Right, what? Yeah, someone's around here. We got company. Yeah, I'm standing by my traffic light system with mushrooms. Right, see 1, it's green. See 2, it's amber. See 3, it's red. And that's a good system for the mushrooms. Because 9 times out of 10, when you see like 3 mushrooms, that's usually you've got like a sniper somewhere. So someone's held up somewhere in a bush just waiting for you to walk by. Your footsteps moving that way. I think I'm going to be coming in from Bash from a slightly different angle than I normally do. I'll go out and round. I usually go up to the road and come in by the security cabin. I couldn't decipher whether those footsteps were going in the opposite direction or the same way as me. I think we have to come out and round and scope this out, I think. Yeah, mushrooms are spawning, I believe it's 150-meter radius of you. Say if, like, here I am now, if there's a mushroom spawn, like there, a mushroom could spawn there. Same with trees and fruits. This is why if you're gonna hang around in an area and you're waiting for something somewhere, go and hang around next to a fruit orchard. Yeah, and you can harvest loads. I done it yesterday while I was waiting for a leg to heal, and I had literally 10 bits of fruit. Yeah, and you find it at the bottom of trees. You either get rotten, dried, or normal fruit. Plums, apples, and pears. It's basically normally you find it with they've got small trees, and you can see little, they almost look like fruit on them. When you get close, they look more like leaves than fruit, to be honest. I've been here before, and I've come over this way and I'm looking again, and there doesn't seem to be anyone about. And I've looked up here, and literally just there, just see the top, that gap there, you can just see a pair of boots just hanging off the back of there, where someone's led down, sniping down into it. Yeah, see someone's... Oh, of course. Yeah, I mean, once you're up that tower, you're pretty easy to spot from a distance. You can actually be seen all the way from ATC. Yeah, you get 3 times the calories if you cook fruit. Definitely if you're doing like a more survival style server, it's worthwhile cooking your fruit. Sadly, you don't get fruit or mushrooms on Shikout. Yeah, there you go. There's a player nearby me. Oh, give me a break. Right, so I am going to come around the other side now. Yeah, typical. Well, the first one that come across was a plate carrier zombie, and for some reason that glitched out and didn't follow me. Which I was a bit hesitant about, because I don't know if it's still just running on the spot somewhere. I'm starting to get an etchy feeling about this. Yeah, no, if you lie down on the top, you're not too bad, but you can be seen from ATC, you can be seen from the building over. 'Cause you used to have little sniper battles from that tower over to the fire station. The fire station, or no, the mill house. There's a zombie just chilling over there. Yeah, you're not going to get killed, but you can get hit from over there. Not a sausage. There's a blood test kit, I suppose. Test me blood. Oh! I've never actually seen that before. O plus. Something. I was just looking at this and think something rough's happened in here. Look at that. It's not a room you want to walk into, is it? Not all of them, it's just this one. The rest of them don't have this. It's the only one on the map that does. Yeah, it's basically this one at Bash is the only one. There's also stuff on the roof as well. Yeah, you're right. The metal door. You can we've caught loads of people out of it. It's like, oh, there's some good loot in there, and they run in. You just can lock the door, and that's it. It's, ta-da! See you there. But yeah, the metal doors, you can't beat them down. Right, see the shadow under the door. There's still two zombies out there. You know what, they're going to come in with me. Forget about that scaffolding out there. Yeah, the metal bar doors, that's not a problem. You can knock them down. But the actual solid metal doors, is there any difference between the jungle boots? The jungle boots dry quicker. These last longer. I'm gonna go with these. No, I don't think you should be able to punch the metal doors in either, to be honest, especially the metal bars and the cell doors, for Christ's sake. Mask, no filter. Asshole. Right, so we need jacket and no, trousers or jacket, one of the two, and some filters. I'm not going to get anything else here. See, that there could have spawned in for me quite easily. So I've hung around the back of this area quite a bit. Right, we're going to have a bit of an inventory sort, because... right, we're a bit more camoed, we've got a proper helmet. DayZ actually looking pretty cool like that. I love the British camo. I wish I could just go all BDU stuff. Right. To be honest, we can actually dump some of this. We don't really need all this VSD ammo. Yeah, we got loads of it. No, sadly, Dave, that's a PC only map. The only maps I've got are Chicago, Chernarus and Livonia. Soon to be a Takistan style map, which they should be bringing out soon. Right, we don't need that. Not exactly a big sort out, but there you go. What have we got? We've got a 10 round mag in the VSS. 18 rounds there. Don't need that neither. We've got 3 75 round bags. We can actually go raiding. You know what? If we came across a base, we've definitely got enough ammo now to get through a couple of walls. I mean, it would not be quiet, but... Right, that's the third mushroom now. Hey, Mr. O, how you doing, bud? Yeah, Bohemia's making a new map. It's like a Takistan style map. Right, now I need to figure out where I'm going. So, gas jacket. Badlands, that's it. Now I'm looking forward to that because that looks like a nice open map with a lot of sniping. You know, different. Just not. It'd be nice to make a change to not to be freezing to death all the time, worrying about the rain. Right, right, the next med tents, or there's a fire. Is there a fire station down in one of these towns? There is, isn't there? We gotta have a look there. We get some filters and a jacket, and then we could just well, yeah. But to be honest, I'd be glad to get rid of the having to sit there for 20 minutes doing this business because this grates on me a bit. To be honest. Well, let's do this. No, that one's dry. Like wringing your clothes out. I think all this is dry now. Oh, it's just these that I can't wring out that would be wet. No, just my bag. Yeah, the whole wringing clothes out thing it just gets so tiresome after a while. Oh, so let me get there a sec. I need to. There we go. I think they're going to have to, if they're adding to the official map status, the like a Takistan style or Badlands, whatever the desert style thing, they're going to have an overheat system. They've got to have it really, or if they haven't got it when it comes out, they should be bringing it in. And you can already overheat as it is. You know when you carry too much hot food, or you get all the really warm clothes from Chicago and come over. I had it with the snow hat on, and I was like literally yellow temperature all the time on Livonia. and ended up having to ditch it. So they've already got the overheat system. I'm just wondering whether they'd have. I suppose it just dehydrate you quicker. I suppose. What do you know? Do you know something? I think they like pissing people. They like pissing people like me off. So yeah, you probably wouldn't end up having to wring your sweat run glows out. Bet you anything. I think it's the curse of all DayZ players. We kind of like torturing ourselves. You know, the more torturous it is, the more we like it. Oh, that would be great if they had a stinkometer. Yeah, a little like symbol that comes up saying something smells bad. You know, it's like a stinky player around you. Yeah, like you've got the little sound footstep meter. You could have like a little one of those, and so as it's the bars start going up to something that stinks, you know, like come across a dead body or just some dirty little Herbert. He's not been looking after himself. Yeah, we try not to talk about people only using one hand in this game, to be honest, mate. I don't want to know what you lot are doing. Far too much of that going on the internet for my liking. Bunch of wrong'uns. Right, have I got water? If I have I? Oh, you can see me through there. Okay. But we'd hagged on another player then. Come here, you dafty. Oh, Christ, we got a homer. Yeah, the saline bags give you water. You obviously need to put a IV starter kit with it, and obviously it adds to your blood and puts your hydration up as well. Yeah, so if you're like, obviously your blood's running low, saline, and obviously if you're in an emergency, if your water's running way low, obviously you want to well, really you want some water, but saline will do the job. Definitely get you out of a bind anyway. Yeah, that was just a little stream or something. Yeah, little streams and pond. Basically, the way DayZ works, anything that makes a splash noise when you stand on it, you can fish in, pull water from. Oh, now that was hard lag then. Not quite sure why that was. Right, I don't need any scopes. I'm kind of feeling because of that lag, there's probably a base around here somewhere. Probably in those apartments. There's a set of apartments over there. Everyone loves to build bases in them. They've got a big clan, like one of those apartments. It's a brilliant place to build bases because you can all have your own separate little rooms. These are the fruit trees there. That's the ones you want to be looking under for fruit. So you get little orchards like that. I've come too far over. I want to go this way. Yeah, I mean, I mean, what platform are you playing it on? Is it PC or Xbox or PlayStation? That's what you want to add with the saline kits when you get them. IV starter kit. Blood collection. Yeah, look. You get that. Xbox. Yeah, you've got, like, there's thousands of different servers, depending on what you're looking for. See, the weird thing is, right, they all start playing community servers. Sorry, official servers, because official just sounds like the best. Right, there you go. I just took the IV. If you look at my water symbol, there, shooting straight up. My blood's already up, so... Right, we've got some charcoal tablets. Yeah, but if you want to take it easy on yourself, officials is a lot harder than a lot of the community servers. Loot's a lot harder to find. It's just more difficult. So this is really going to make me pay for this last bit of NBC loot now. I'm going to have to really hunt it. Yeah, you want to try a community server, and usually on Xbox, if you find one that like says, I don't know, like 10 times loot or something like that, or you know, that will be a lot easier, and that's a good way for you to get around the map. You know, it's easier to find the guns. You know, then when you run into people and you die, it's not as destroying. Because the thing is when you first start, you spend like, you know, 4 hours getting yourself geared up, right? And then bang, you're dead. That's the end of it. It's not a lot of fun, is it? You know, the level of torture you're going to put yourself through by playing official all the time. You kind of, you know, you want to get used to the game a bit first. Right, right, NBC loot, come on. Think, dreamer, think. We want to be going... Right, we're gonna go right down the end. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. There's two more medical places I can check, and then we'll be getting towards Riffy. Just me thinking about where I'm going, not about what I'm doing. I believe it's Servergrad. There's medical place there. yeah, avoiding cheaters is I mean, if you go on community servers, they obviously monitor players a lot more. On official, it's lawless. There is no monetization. There's no. I don't know if they actually even look for people cheating on official. I mean, they do have Battle Eye, which throws throws people off occasionally. But they just rejoin. Don't like ban them or anything, just throws them out. He's doing a little sneaky runaway. I suppose we could head up towards Tizzy. Decisions. Oh, I'm gonna ditch this knife. It's okay, I have another one. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how everyone starts out playing official, because like you look at it, you go like you know, community official. You just think, well, do official seems to be the way forward. You know, just what everyone seems to choose. But it does make life a lot harder. I mean, I don't know what cheaters are like on Xbox. But I mean, the other thing is as well, is a community server will have a Discord, right? And obviously, if you join the Discord, you obviously, you know, there'll be like traders and you know, communities to join, and obviously people to talk to, other people to run with, and stuff like that. And Discord makes it really easy to pick out the assholes that you don't want to get involved in. So you actually get to talk to them and listen to what they're saying before you've spent an hour running around with them and find out they're a knobhead. Shit down. And a lot of the people who play PC, well, a lot of the people I know, they all play community servers as opposed to playing official, just because the cheating just got quite bad. But saying that, that's the same with every game. I mean, I know loads of people who don't play Call of Duty because of people cheating. You know, same with any of the games. I'm starting to get really lax here. I'm starting to do a load of open field running here. This is not really what I want to be doing. What's the time? I mean, it's 20 past 1 in the morning. Right, guys. I've got to be up at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I am going to call it here. And hopefully tomorrow I can get. What do I need? I need the trousers. Yeah, we've got the jacket, hood, gloves, boots, and mask. So we just need filters and the trousers. Yeah, then we're set. We've got plenty of food. Ammo coming out of our ears. We could actually do a raid. If we come across a base, we could actually raid it. I've almost got enough to smash a small base. Ooh. Yeah, definitely. And there you go, there's shots coming from behind me. Right guys, I am going to jump off and I will catch you tomorrow. If you haven't already, if you hit that subscribe button for me and maybe smash a couple of likes, that'd be awesome. And I should catch you guys later.